So it's the spring market already. Can you believe it? Here we are in February of 2023, and we're already talking about the spring market. But it's time because markets shift rapidly, and I feel like the spring 23 market is going to be happening any second now. Like the market is already shifting. Buyers are becoming more accustomed to today's rates, which are still historically on the low end, even though I feel like we lose sight of that a bit. But as we lean into the spring market, I want to talk to you guys today a little bit using some tips from Tom Ferry. Tom offered up 5 tips, and I have a bonus 6th tip that I want to just touch on as well. So his first tip is leaning back into past clients and asking them for a Google review. You see, when you have a Google review on your Google business page, you're in the driver's seat. You sort of own that review in a way that you don't with some of the portals. So the Google business review is so incredibly important. And also, as long as you're making contact with those past clients, it's a great time to give them a CMA. It only takes a few minutes to run CMAs in the MLS. It's a nice touch. It's a nice way to give it to them, particularly in the market that we're coming through and into. You know, they can see what their values have done in the last year or so. Tip number 2 is be hyper-local. You can be hyper-local. You can be the neighborhood, the street, the market area expert in a way that Zillow, Realtor.com, and portals just can't be. You know, they can outspend you on marketing, but they can't out-knowledge you. So be that local, hyper-local knowledge partner so that your clients know they can depend on you for everything that they need to know to make informed decisions. Number 3, and that is to update your Google profile. If you need help on that, feel free to reach out. I have some resources, I have some tips, but make sure that your Google profile looks amazing because that really is becoming the secret sauce of real estate. You know, Google, it has way more search queries than any of the portals. So leaning into Google and making sure that you're popping up in organic searches is so very, very, very important. Tip number 4, do a mega open house. Partner with a food truck, partner with maybe a local social partner who's very big in social. Make it an event, invite the neighbors, have the food truck, turn it into something, maybe have some games for kids. Do things to turn that open house into a true neighborhood event and get the buzz going, get the talk going about you and how amazing you are as that hyper-local agent. And number 5, be kind. Reach back out to the people who maybe got closed out or shut out of last spring's overheated market. Circle back, have a nice talk with them, be empathetic, maybe even talk a little slower, ask some very good open-ended questions, make sure that they understand how you understand how you feel and how you're there to support them, and you might just discover that they're ready to get back in the market. My number 6 tip for the spring market: partner with a realtor friend from outside your market and do market audits on each other's marketing. In other words, reach out to somebody from a completely non-competing market and say, hey, pretend you're sending someone to my market area, look for me, look for who the market expert should be, tell me what I can do to change my verbiage, what I can do better to pop up more organically, and I'll do the same for you. You might just find that that conversation takes you some really great places. Again, if I can ever be a resource or offer you tips or advice, feel free to reach out. Thanks for being here. Make it a great week.